Hello everyone. Today we will continue with chapter number 8, Microsoft PowerPoint 2010. In today's tutorial, we will learn how to insert pictures on your slides and how to save your presentation. So let's begin. Here, as you can see that I'm making a presentation on input and output devices. This is a plain presentation, no colors, no formatting has been done till now. So I'm going to apply some themes. I told you how to apply themes in the previous tutorial also. Click on Design tab. In the themes group, you will find many themes are available. You can choose any theme that you like. You can move your mouse pointer. It will show you the preview of the theme and you can choose the theme that you like and that is the most suitable for your presentation. Suppose I'm taking this theme, click on this. See, all the slides have been formatted. Now there are variants available. One, this is the black. The first one was the gray. Now this was the, and one is this. So whatever variant you like, you can apply that. So now come back to the second slide. I'm clicking on the second slide, input devices. Here I had typed the heading and the points, input, keyboard, mouse, scanner, joystick, trackball and microphone. Now I want to have a few pictures related to these devices. So how can I insert pictures? Click on insert tab, go to the images group and picture option. See, insert tab, images group, picture options. Click here. It will show you two options, this device or online pictures. I'm saying this device. In this device, you will find in your computer, wherever you have some pictures, you can find them. Locate them. Suppose I'm clicking on documents, downloads, wherever you are having your pictures, open that location. Pictures, I'm having a few pictures of computer parts here. Now choose the picture. I want to insert keyboard, mic and mouse. You can insert the picture one by one by clicking on keyboard, click on insert button. Now picture is a very big, resize it, click on it. Handles are there, corner handle, select them and resize them. And you can also place them. Place your mouse pointer over the picture. It changes to a four-headed arrow as you can see. Now you can click and drag it. And if you place your mouse pointer on the corner handles, it changes to two-headed arrow. Now you can drag and resize it. Okay. Now I want to insert other pictures also of mouse and mic. So again, click on Insert tab, Pictures, this device. I'm choosing mic, insert, again resize it and place it where you want. Then again I'm going to insert tab, pictures, this device and choose mouse. Again resize and place here. You can insert the related pictures on your slides. Okay. Now when you insert a picture, you click on them, they are selected with round border around it, right? Now, as you see on the ribbon, there is a new tab, Format tab. Click on this, you will find a various options to format this picture. Now, you can give the picture border, you can give the picture effects, or you can have the ready-made layouts. I can click here and choose. These are the ready-made layouts. Whatever layout you want, you can place your mouse pointer. It will show you the preview and you can use them just by clicking on it. Okay, suppose I'm taking here, okay, this one for keyboard. I can keep it here. Now I click on mouse. I can choose another layout, whatever layout you want. Suppose I'm taking this one. Then I'm choosing the mic and I can also again click on this and choose the another. See how beautifully we can format our pictures also. Now come back to the next slide. output devices. Now we will insert output devices images. Click on Insert tab, Pictures, this device. If you want to insert all the three pictures at the same time, more than one picture at the same time, you can select them consecutively. Click on first picture, press the Control key from the keyboard, keep it pressed with one finger. Press the Control key from keyboard and keep it pressed. When keyboard key is pressed, click on another image, printer, speaker. Now release the Control key and click on Insert. All the three images has been inserted. Now select them and resize them. Now one by one place them wherever you want and resize them according to your choice. Again here. Okay, again you can give the format tab. You can go to the format tab, choose the layouts, either ready-made layouts, or you can also use the picture borders of your choice. Now click on, suppose I'm giving border to this, click on picture border, choose the color of the border that you want. Then also again click on, choose the weight, line weight, thickness of the border, this one. Then picture effects, click on down arrow, you will find shadow, reflections, glow, soft edges, bevel and 3D rotations. You can choose any rotation, or you can also give picture effects shadow. I can give shadows also. I'm giving here. You can see the difference. Shadow. Okay. Now I'm selecting this. I'm giving some border to this also. I'm choosing the border color as green. I'm choosing the border weight. Then I'm also giving the picture effect. Suppose I will give glow this time. I can choose a glow color. See the picture. You can also give bevel. You can see the effect at the background. Preview you can see. Okay. Then you can again give, suppose 3D rotation I also again want to give this one. Whatever effect you like, you can give. Okay. Here we can insert the images. Now the question is how to save the file. Save the file by clicking on File tab, Save option or Save as option. Click. Choose the location, click on Browse. You will get the Save As dialog box. Choose the location, give the name to file, input and output devices, or you can give the name of your choice, then click on Save button. Now the file has been saved. You can see input and output devices name is given on the title bar. Now, if I want to close the file, click on File tab. You can click on Close option. This will close only one presentation in which you are working, but it will not close the PowerPoint window. Close. It is closing the PowerPoint. Now, if you want to open your presentation again, you have to open PowerPoint. I'm opening the PowerPoint again. Then if you want to open your own presentation that you were working with, click on Open Other Presentations, or you can also go to File menu, Open option, File tab, Open option, Computer, Browse and choose the file where you had saved it. I saved it in Documents, so I'm clicking on Documents. See, here the file is there. Open. Okay, now the file has been opened again. There are another methods to open and save the file. You can find the Save button on Quick Access toolbar here. You can see Save button is on Quick Access toolbar. Similarly, we can find the Open button on also on Quick Access toolbar. Secondly, we can have the shortcut keys by pressing the Ctrl plus S shortcut key to save the file, and by pressing the Ctrl plus O shortcut key to open the file. Now the slides has been made. How we can run it on the full screen slideshow? How we can see the slideshow? Click on slideshow tab from beginning. See the full screen, one slide. You press the enter key or press any key from the keyboard. Next slide, then next slide. End of slideshow. Okay, this is called slideshow. When the slides are displayed one by one on the full screen, it is called slideshow. Okay. Now quickly revise the steps that we had learned today. First, how we had added the picture on a slide. We had clicked on Insert tab, Images group, Pictures option. The file. What were the steps we had followed? What are the three methods to save the file? One, file menu, save option. This was the first method. Second method is press the Ctrl plus S shortcut key. And the third method is save button on quick access toolbar. You can use any one method from these to save your presentation. How to close a presentation? File tab, close option. It will close your presentation. Then exit PowerPoint. How to close PowerPoint? Click on File tab and click on Exit option. How to open an existing presentation? How we had opened the presentation that we are working with? Click on File tab, Open option, then Ctrl plus O shortcut key, and the third is open button on quick access toolbar. These are the three methods to open an existing presentation. You can use any one of them to open your presentation. As we had finished the lesson now, we will discuss the back exercise. First, on page number 89, you are having a few fill in the blanks. The first blank is two examples of presentation software are dash and dash. You remember I had given you the four examples of presentation software. We had learned four examples of presentation software. What are those? Like PowerPoint, Apple Keynote, my OpenOffice, Impress, and one is Freelance. You can write any two of them. Here I am going to write MS PowerPoint and Apple Keynote. Next is an individual page in PowerPoint presentation is called a dash, a single page. An individual page means a single page in a presentation is called a, yes, it is called a slide. The dash displays the details about the current slide number and total number of slides in a presentation. Where you will find the current slide number or the total number of slides? In which part of the window you will see these details? These details are displayed on status bar. Yes, the status bar displays the details about current slide number and total number of slides. Next is the tabs on the ribbon are divided into groups. Good. Next, dash is the sequential display of slides in the full screen mode. I just show you the sequential display of slides in the full screen mode. That is called slideshow. Next, on page number 95, you will find choose the correct answer. Which of the following options do you use to add a slide to your presentation? Which tab and option is used to insert a slide, new slide on your presentation? Either it is present on Home tab, New Slide option, Insert tab or Slide option. Which option is correct from these? Yes, Home tab you will find New Slide option. Second is dash refers to the arrangement of various components of the slide. What we call the arrangement of various objects on a slide. How we arrange the various objects, that is called slide layout. In which tab will you find the option to add a picture to your slide? We had just inserted pictures in our slides of keyboard and mouse. Which tab we had clicked? Yes, we had clicked on Insert tab. Fill in the blanks using the words given below on page number 96. The dotted rectangular boxes that lets you enter text, pictures or charts on a slide are known as, what do we call the boxes on the slide which are already given? Those boxes are called placeholders. Again, we are having the repeated blank. The dash is a sequential display of slides in the full screen mode. Sequential display means one by one, each slide is displayed on the full screen mode. That is called slideshow. Again, this you know very well. An individual page in a presentation is called a slide. Now, the shortcut key to insert a new slide is, what is a shortcut key? Which keyboard combination from keyboard we can insert a new slide? Which key we should press? Yes, we should press Ctrl plus M. The dash tab contains the options to create, open or save a presentation. Which tab has the options to open and save a presentation? Save option or open options are present in which tab? File tab. Now, on page number 96 again, tick the correct statement and cross out the one. Now, which statement is true and which statement is false? Microsoft PowerPoint is a software used for creating presentation. Is it true that Microsoft PowerPoint we are creating a presentations? Yes, we are creating presentations. We can create presentations using Microsoft PowerPoint. Next is, you can insert a new slide by clicking on File tab and then choosing the New option. You can insert a new slide by clicking on File tab. Is it true? New option? No. Yes, it is wrong because the new slide is inserted by clicking on Home tab. You cannot insert an audio or movie clip in a slide. It is saying that you cannot insert audio or movie clip. Again false, because we can insert the audios and videos on our slide. Next is, you can view the slides the way it will be shown to the audience by running the slideshow. Yes, true. Now comes the question answers. These 4 question answers you are going to write in your fair copy. Okay. First question is, give any 2 uses of Microsoft PowerPoint. I had already told you the 2 uses of PowerPoint. One is very simple, that we are going to create presentations. Yes, the first use is it is used to create presentations at schools and offices. Second, it is used to create photo albums. We can create the photo albums or we can create the photo slideshows by using the Microsoft PowerPoint. Next question is, define slide and what type of content can be added on a slide. What is a slide? We know that a slide is an individual page of a presentation, a single page of a presentation. And what type of content you can add, what type of objects you can add on a slide? We can add text, we can add pictures, charts, tables, audio and video. Slide is a individual page of presentation and we can add text, pictures, tables, audio and video on a slide. Now let's quickly give the answer of define slideshow. This we had learned in the fill in the blanks also. What is slideshow? It is a sequential display of slides on full screen mode. Yes, slideshow is the sequential display of slides on full screen mode. What do you mean by slide layout? Slide layout means the general arrangement of objects on a slide. How we arrange the various objects on a slide is called slide layout. That's all for today. Now do the exercise all the fill in the blanks and true false and tick the correct answer in your book, and write only 4 question answer that we had just learned in your fair notebooks and send its PDF to me. Thank you.